the most important piece to our everything that we have going on is the people that work here, hands down. Without the people that work here, we don't have an organization. Good afternoon, is it?
Yeah.
All right, good afternoon. It's Monday. I'll give this back to you, sir. And first and foremost is weekend overview. How was everybody's weekend? Good?
Yeah.
Raise your hand if you worked on Saturday.
Till 4. I was here till 1 a.m.
So there was a lot of people grinding on Saturday. I was at a service at 11, and then I was at a burial at 1:30. I don't know if you guys know this, but Jordan, you guys remember Jordan? Jordan Colosimo, the teenage, well, she was 12 at the time, and Sal, myself, and Alex, we did like not only did we give financially with our own pocket, but we created a GoFundMe, and we did the whole webinar thing for her, raised over $50,000 for her, and let me tell you why that was beautiful. Now, God has a funny way of communicating things with us, right? Let me tell you why that was beautiful. Because who would have known that was Jordan's last year here on earth, right? So because of the all-in movement, working the way we work, we allowed her mother to spend the last year with her, because she used that money to quit her job. So I feel very at peace with that. That, because sometimes you don't know why, right? Remember when this whole thing happened? Even my wife was like, hey, what's going on? Why are you guys, doing what you're doing? What's going on? I said, you know what? I don't know. God just kind of put it in our hearts that we need to help her. And then we went to Phoenix Children's Hospital, did the webinar and charged, money to get on the webinar. And everybody, it was a big movement. Everybody joined in. And it's funny the way, God uses people, because actually, I took a ministry class this Sunday, and people forget that, when Jesus came to the world, he was bringing the kingdom of God with him, right? And as servants of God, every time that we do something for someone, that's literally God bringing his kingdom through us. So because we were able, right? You understand what I'm saying, how this all makes sense? So if you ever help somebody out, and like, let's just say that, because we're God willing, like this is a year of a lot of blessing for everybody, right? And let's just say that you help a family member, they're going through whatever, or you help some random person, they're going through whatever. By you just saying God loves you, that's you literally bringing the kingdom of God through you. You are being used as God's vessel. That's the way it was intended to be. That's how God still brings his kingdom here on earth. And that is what we were able to do for Jordan. We were able to give that mother the entire last year of her being right next to her 13-year-old daughter's side while she was, battling cancer. So I didn't think about it until she died, till she passed. She passed on this last week, and we buried her on Saturday. I didn't think about that, how powerful that was, until after she passed. Like, wow, look at what God did. God allowed Jordan and her mom to be together for their last year. And that was very, very powerful. That was something, and I wanted to point that out there, because a lot of us, including myself, we take life, we take time, we take people for granted. And I feel like life is so short, like it's like a drop in a bucket, and we really need to start putting out more love and being more present among like our children, among our friends, among our family members, right? We need to try to be more present, because we can be here today and we're gone tomorrow. And Jordan passing away at the age of 13 years old, to me, that really hit home, as a parent. We have all these plans for our children, and, our plans are not God's plans. So we got to enjoy each other here, and we got to enjoy the people around us, our families, as much as we can. We have to really like savor those moments, savor every single day that we're alive, because we can literally be here today and gone tomorrow. So that was what this weekend consisted of for me. And I really hope that, based off, because you know me, whenever I learn something or feel something, I like to bring it back. I like to bring it back to the team, because I feel like, God speaking to me in one way or another can bring some type of value or knowledge to us, you guys, especially being as young as you guys are, Mr. Sal?
Thank you for that, by the way. This weekend was amazing, actually. Saturday, I came and I saw most of you guys here. I feel like this year, everybody on the team, like after we guys gone through with the whole Putney's, staying at Putney's and staying at Brittany's, and now you have you have a headquarters now, like it brought you guys a lot closer to each other. And I see more like friendship, more family, like more of a family feel now, like we had before, and we kind of had that little bump in the road, but I start feeling that again, and I was so happy to see that on Saturday too. I know that you had Randy in front of you, now Randy's over here, but still you can see Randy walking around. So it's like no matter what happens, no matter what the companies separates to do or whatever, but everybody is like sticks together. So that was something beautiful to see on Saturday.
We've gone through a lot, right?
We have. So and on that note, I wanted to say that I don't want you guys to feel like, especially for Randy's move, like yourself, like to feel like discouraged. But no matter how we grow, we're gonna make sure that everybody in here grows with us in any department possible, in anything possible. We don't want to shrink. We want to expand, if anything. So that's why if there was like more people on this side, we can expand something. We'll add it to the other departments. So don't let that discourage you. I would hope that would encourage you, because you know that we're growing. And 2020, mark our words, that this is the year that everything is going to change. I remember I told you I had a feeling. I saw like this vision is crazy on 2020. So whatever it is, thank you guys for being here and being like it was always meant to be, like family.
Something incredible that happened over the weekend that's very beneficial to all of us is Putney, myself, and Sal. We were able to raise more money, more private money. Now we're talking, when we were like, I remember we were like $1 million, $3 million, $5 million. I mean, there's a possibility that we pretty much can take down anything we want now. So that's something that happened that was very, very exciting. Was that Friday?
That was huge, yeah.
Was that Friday? Thursday or Friday? Thursday. So guys, Putney and us, we're working on a new criteria and a new bare minimum, so we can just start taking all these lipstick houses down, because we have a lot of money ready to go, ready to start buying properties. So that's going to help everybody in here. Okay, we're not just looking to wholesale 90% of our acquisitions. We're looking to do, at one point, like Putney wants to have 10 to 20 flips going minimum. Which,
speaking of that, we're having this new department, the assets department. So it's not a disposition. They're going to do a lot of the fixing and the flipping and the holding and all the above. So God willing, as we expand there, we become maybe a property management company as well. There's so many things. If you look over there, there's a circle in what real estate consists of. So feel free to walk into that office and you'll see how big real estate, because we're focusing on 1 or 2 avenues of real estate, but there's so many. In that circle, you'll see every avenue that we're going to add to this company. So there's always room to grow. And God willing, this is the year that we're going to check mark a lot of these things.
Can we formally actually celebrate, because we kind of did it on the fly on Friday,
Yeah.
remember? Can we formally celebrate the awards for the month of January?
Oh yeah, heck yeah. Who's got the music?
Let's put the music up a little bit. All right, so, Mr. Sal.
Hey, guys, not all of you were here last time when we did this, right? I don't think everyone was here, but this is kind of a big deal. Like, I never worked, I had different work environment before, so I didn't really have this. I kind of bounced everywhere, did my own thing. If I were ever to receive this, I would put this in a very, very nice place in my house for people to see this. So and it's actually a privilege to give it to people. And Mr. Tony, highest revenue of the month. That was in December, right? Or January? That was January, actually. It says it right here. So congratulations, my brother.
Thank you.
So, whoa!
Thank you.
Habibi,
Thank you.
you earned it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, we need a speech.
Yeah, let's go. Hit it, Tony.
What do I say? No, honestly, I couldn't do this without any of you guys. You know, everybody here has, you know, helped me and influenced me in some way since I've been here. And, you know, I've literally done nothing but grow since I've been here. And I appreciate everybody here. And, you know, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what, you know, we do become. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Tony's attire change, Tony's location change, Tony's car change.
Oh, shoot.
Habibi,
Yeah,
congrats.
obviously you guys, I'm sure everybody knows Tony's story, but this guy, day in, day out, driving an hour and a half,
One way.
one way, every single day, 6 days a week, right? And it shows. I mean, my man moved into a new apartment, got a new car, dressing with a fly-ass jacket on, right? And he produced the most that he's ever produced for this company in this past month.
And we all appreciate that very much. All right. Bringing food to the table, baby. Bringing food to the table. All right, next. All right, so the closer of the month, this guy was on fire and then he had to go on vacation. And I don't know how you still won this thing, but I mean, that speaks volumes for you, your closing capability. And we're very happy for you. Closer of the month, Mr. John Arms Hutton.
Hey.
Senor. All right, so you got to take the bell from him. Take the bell from him.
You don't want to give it up.
My shit.
Speech.
Let's go.
Speech.
I mean, I've learned so many things here that I can like take with me for the rest of my life. Like sales, obviously, has improved a lot, but I mean, I feel like I've improved more so on like mindset and capabilities. Like to do something like this isn't something where I came in and got hired and was like, I can be the closer of the month. Like I never thought of that, but once I started working with you guys and you kind of like hyped me up, it was something that I knew I could do. Yeah.
Let's go.
Wait. So, what did you do different to earn this?
You let me off my leash. I just went crazy. Cause like I was second guessing myself a lot, and then he just started being like, "Yo, fuck off! Like, if you're confident in it, just go get it." I was like, "All right." So then I just started shooting my shot on anything and everything I thought I had a chance.
The last time I did that, Alex fucking put up like 30 deals on the board. Remember that one time you came into the office and you were like, "Hey, I got this deal. I want you to run numbers on it." I said, "Are you comfortable with your numbers?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Then go make the offer." I didn't even look at the comp because I'm confident each and every one of you guys that are on the acquisitions team that you guys know what you're doing and you guys know what a deal looks like. For you guys to come and actually ask for verification or a second opinion, shoot your shot, right? Because, you know, if you shoot your shot on this side, then they're forced to shoot their shot on that side. But if you work the opposite and you go over here and they tell you, "Oh man, that might be a little bit too tight," or "that I don't think we're going to be able to do anything in that area," then that's going to discourage you guys, and you guys are going to get away from, you know, possibly making money. I mean, these organic leads that are coming in now are producing us almost more than the shit that we pay for, right? In markets that we don't even know about, but we don't know about them because we've never done a deal.
All right, well, congrats, Mr. John Arms.
Mr. Pudney? Mr. John?
Well, Jonathan is past his 30-day mark now, and he's officially part of our team.
Hey! Welcome to the team. You want to bring him up?
Come up here, say something.
And he has no casket on.
And he has an arm again.
But no phone.
Hey guys,
Chill.
I'm very honored to be a part of the team. I walked in here one day with another job, and Brittany sat me down and offered me a better opportunity. And I was iffy at first, but I'm very glad that I took it. I like everyone in here. I feel like everyone's really cool, and I'm happy to see what's in the future. I'm happy to grow with you guys.
Thank you, Mr. John.
I think on behalf of the acquisitions team, we already respect the hustle that you have. We hear you guys. We hear you on the phone grinding, trying to find more buyers, and that's what we love to see on our side. Thank you, guys.
Yep. What else?
So,
Let's talk about Randy.
yeah.
Because everybody a little shocked when Randy just kind of picked up all his stuff and moved? Anybody say anything? Anybody think anything?
No.
Because it kind of looked a little sketchy. I'm not gonna lie.
What? 10, 15?
But it looks super sketch because he was just like picking up his computer and there was, what's going on? Then he moved like 10 feet down. So does anybody have any questions on Randy's transition?
I don't know how this marriage is gonna work.
A what?
I don't know how this marriage is gonna work.
It's a long distance thing. It's a long distance thing. Less is more. So Randy was brought over. It wasn't, Randy never complained. Randy didn't even request this. Honestly, the sales department needs so much help right now. It needs so much help. And it only made sense that Randy came over because, you know, everybody has different gifts, you know. From what I see, you guys that are in the acquisition side right now, me and Adrian were talking about this. You guys can literally take a new prospect and nurture it from like A to Z, right? You can walk that whole entire path with that prospect. Randy just wants to get to the close. I don't know if you guys noticed that, right? Randy's like, yo, let's skip the small talk and let's get down to it. And there's nothing wrong with that. That just requires him being in a different sales seat. You know, so every phone call he makes now is like, you're right straight to, you don't have to massage him, right? You just get straight to it. So that, again, we want to use, and this is what Sal was saying, nobody's ever going to be limited to any specific position. You know, the way that our company is going to grow, right? We're becoming a tech company. We're raising money to take down more properties. I mean, there's going to be a lot of growth opportunity and potential. So we always want to maximize, and we want you to maximize on your gifts. So just keep that in mind. It's not a one-man thing. It's a group thing, okay? Guys, I know that I personally believe from the bottom of my heart that every sales seat, you should be able to generate a six-figure income from it. I genuinely believe that. Okay, I'm sorry, I really do believe that. I deeply believe that. And let me tell you why. We spent $1 million in marketing in 2019 and $1 million in marketing in 2018. We can only do our part, and you guys have to do your part.
5X, that would have been 5 mil.
You get what I'm saying? Like, we're doing everything, like we're spending, like January, spending that amount, I don't know when was the last time we spent such a low amount. On the sales side, let me ask this question. Alex, do you believe that the sales seat, what they are right now, could produce 100K plus for your income?
Yeah, with the markets and everything that ran, yeah, it's totally different than last year, I'll say. For sure.
Okay.
So there's more opportunity and more of a possibility to if you are trying to close it.
Okay. Jess? Yes?
I agree.
I'd say so, yeah.
Okay.
Just putting the nose down and doing it.
And the other thing is, whenever you guys, I want to leave the door open for if you guys have concerns, questions, whatever. Listen, I know that there's usually a chain of command, right? Where people they go and they express their concerns or thoughts with another person. And I get that. Just keep in mind, try to always vent up, not down. And the other thing is we're sitting here telling you our door is open. Like if, we see you guys like family. So if you guys have any type of concerns, questions, frustrations, just say, hey guys, can you guys set aside a few minutes to talk to me? And I promise me and Sal will make it happen, because the most important piece to everything that we have going on is the people that work here. Hands down. Without the people that work here, we don't have an organization. So keep that in mind. If you guys have any frustrations, concerns, anything at all, is your door open?
Absolutely. Honestly, it's more effective than just talking about it, and like it becomes, at the end of the day, it almost feels like gossip, where it's unnecessary when you can just fix the problem by talking to the right
Just
people.
go directly to the source and say, hey, this is how I feel. How can we solve this?
Which I don't think there is any right now, but
Yeah. We just want to leave that open, you know, because sometimes I know that it looks like we're busy. There's nothing more important than the personnel that's here. Will you drop whatever you got to drop?
Absolutely.
To make sure that our people.
I mean, it's a glass door. So
Yeah.
you can literally see.
So
what
don't
we're
think
doing.
that we're too busy for our people. There's nothing more important than our people. I promise you this. Okay? Anything else?
No, I think I want Randy to come in here and
Randy, do your thing.
light it up.
Let's go. Bring them out. Bring them out. Instead of all in, let's do so. Instead of doing all in, 1, 2, 3, all in. Let's do something with something that has to do with winning, because we can't do all in.
Win.
No.
All right. What are we?
Winners!
What do we do?
Win!
All right. All in on 3. 1, 2, 3.
All in!
It always ends.